Hey everybody! This video will go over graphing a square root function, problem type 1. First thing to remember, the parent function to this is y equals square root x. What does that look like? Well, if we plug in 0, we're going to get 0. If we plug in 1, we're going to get 1. If we plug in 2, we're not going to get 2. We're going to get the square root of 2, which is in between 1 and 2. Let's plug in 4. When we plug in 4, we will get 2. Okay, when we plug in 9, we will get 3. So the parent function is going to look like this. But the actual function is all of the outputs of our parent function minus 6. So this output, parent function, we subtract 6. This output, we subtract 6. So what are we doing? We are going down 6 every time. Now, let's plug in points just to check. 0, and you could also do it this way originally. Plug in 0, we're going to get the square root of 0 minus 6, which is negative 6. That's where we have our point. Plug in 1, square root of 1 minus 6, that should be at negative 5. That's where we are, etc. Now, the reason I don't want to plug in 3 or 2 is because the square root of 3 and 2 aren't nice numbers as far as the function here, or as far as graphing them on ALEKS. So square root of 4 is 2 minus 6 is negative 4. And then for this one we're going to plug in 9. What's the square root of 9? Well, that's 3. And then we're going to subtract 6. So we'll get negative 3. And I can check each of those points is correct. So that's graphing square root function part 1, problem type 1. Go ahead and see the next video for problem type 2.